second law combined. So if you combine these two law, now the second law can be stated like this in terms of entropy. That is dq reversible is equal to TdS, because ds is equal to dq by t for a reversible process. And also we know that for a closed non-flow process, dq is equal to du plus pdv. So put this here, TdS is equal to du plus pdv. So that is one equation. And also we know that H is equal to u plus pv. So if you take the differential of both of them, so dH is equal to du plus pdv plus vdp. And this term is du plus pdv is equal to TdS. So we can write from this TdS is equal to dH minus vdp, and here TdS is equal to du plus pdp. So these are the two things, that is okay. So if you have any questions, let me see. So you must have some questions, so now ask questions. Hello. Some people must ask some questions. क्या है रोल नंबर 95? Hello. Hello.
No, sir. No questions for now.
No question. Or what you are telling us?
No, sir. No, no questions for now.
अच्छा ठीक है. Then the question should come now. Okay, let's see. So I think we'll not go any more for this. Or some other part I may go in the next class. So now let us see this problem. One more thing is that I must tell you now. Okay. Okay, let us see that first. Okay, we'll just see that later on. First, let me come here. Now that is the problem. An inventor claims to have designed a heat engine which absorbs 1500 kilojoule and 1500 kilojoule energy as heat from reservoirs at 1300 Kelvin, and it rejects heat to a reservoir at 600 kelvins. It delivers 1050 kilojoule watt. Justify whether the claim is acceptable or not. Let's go through the problem. So we ask you question on this. So all of you have gone through the problems?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, now अरे तो काफी तो दिखते हो अच्छी नहीं देखिए एक घंटा खुलते और एक घंटा Okay, now 16. So you are in front of the screen. So now, how will you do this? So somebody is claiming something. So how will you say that his claim is right or not?
Sir, we will find the delta S universe is positive or not.
Huh?
We will try to find that delta S universe is positive or not.
Delta S is positive or not? So how can you find out that? How can you find out that? So now 97 is, okay, it's gone. 47 in the picture. 47. 47.
Yes, sir.
Tell us. Try to give some answer. How will you justify that? Because you have to justify.
Just a minute, sir.
हाँ? क्या हुआ? अरे why are you putting your mic off?
No, sir, I'm reading the question once. Just
Huh?
I'm reading the question once.
Oh, acha, okay. So I have already read anyway. So you read it and then roll number 38 in the meantime. So all of you read the questions and then try to answer. Roll number 38. Are you in front of the screen or not? Then 34. 34.
Yes, sir.
Your camera is on?
Sir,
Well,
I can on
camera
my
on.
camera.
Put the
I have
camera
not.
on and then answer.
Sir, I have no webcam, sir.
Okay, then give the answer.
Sir, first we calculate DQ. DQ is equal to DW here. DQ is equal to 1500 plus 150 minus 600 is equal to 1050 kilojoule. And then according to Clausius inequality, dq by t, sorry, integration dq by t is less than equal to 0. And then we put the value 1500 by 1000 plus 150 by 300 minus 600 by 600 is equal to 1. And this is in violation of the second law of thermodynamics in the form of Clausius inequality. So I think this is impossible. I mean, this is not acceptable.
Suppose that was satisfied, then can we say that it is possible?
No, sir, this is not possible.
No. It is not possible because here it is greater than 1, right? Greater than 0.
Yes,
But
sir.
suppose the data was given, I mean, the different data given in such a way that that condition is
Okay,
satisfied.
okay. If the value is less than equal to 0, then obviously it is possible.
Is it the sufficient condition?
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
Okay, roll number 38, you have been marked, you are not responding. So you are marked because most probably you are not here, you are taking tea somewhere else like me. So you are marked. I'm writing with red marks. And then roll number 4. Roll number 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell that whether that is sufficient condition.
I think, sir.
I think.
I don't know exactly what.
Why you are not knowing? Roll number 8.
Yes, sir.
Is it sufficient?
So, means I was thinking similarly only that if it violates second law, then it is not, means we can't accept it. But if
No.
it's
Okay, that's fine. Now, my question is that if that does not violate that, suppose the data are given in such a way that cyclic integral of dq by t is less than 0, that is satisfied. I'm telling that is it sufficient condition that he is correct? I mean,
I
checking is
think,
over.
sir.
Huh?
I think, sir, he is correct.
You think he is no, you're roll number 100?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Is it sufficient? No more
Yes.
checking is needed.
Sir, I also think that it is sufficient.
It's not sufficient. Who will answer that? Bashu? Actually, I am only able to see that 5 people that is coming on the right side. Even I am not able to open the name of the 43 student present. Okay, I think now they are coming. Take a chalo. So then Arnav is here. Arnav, roll number 1.
Yes, sir.
Tell us. You will add something that is a necessary condition, but that is not the sufficient condition. What is your answer? Hello.
I don't exactly know, sir. I was also saying. I'm thinking
Why?
similar.
Everybody is telling the wrong thing and you are also saying that. So try to say something else. I'm telling that is not correct. That is not the sufficient conditions. So then you try to tell something else. Shubhamoy,
Sir, I am also confused, sir.
now what condition you are satisfying? Tell me that.
Sir, I
What
don't know
con-
exactly.
No. What condition they have satisfied? Previous the answer they have given.
Sir, that the integral should not be more than 1.
Should not be less than equal to 0. It should be. Okay. So that is one condition, no doubt. Roll number 32, Din Dayal. क्या है भाई रोल नंबर 32? हेलो दीनदयाल. Device don't have audio input. So roll number 33, Chand, not able to read. 33.
Yes, sir. Just I am thinking, but not at the conclusion.
Okay, think. Itam,
Yes, sir.
क्या है?
স্যার আমি তো বললাম স্যার আনসারটা
বলছে আর কিছু বলো, ওটা তো ঠিক হলো না.
স্যার
Sir?
রিজার্ভারের টেম্পারেচার
কে বলছে?
Roll number 16. Sir, it also should satisfy the thermodynamics first law.
It has to satisfy the first law of thermodynamics. So whatever net, what is
স্যার
that?
আমি বললাম তো স্যার
Integration del Q equal to integration del W.
স্যার ফার্স্ট লাইনই তো ওটা বললাম স্যার
তুমি ওইটা বলছিলে, আমি তো শুনলাম ইন্টিগ্রেশন ডিকিউ বাই টি. কোনটা বলেছো?
স্যার প্রথমে ফার্স্ট লটা বলেছি ইন্টিগ্রেশন ডিকিউ ইজ ইকুয়াল টু ইন্টিগ্রেশন ডিডব্লিউ
একবার তো বললে না যে ফার্স্ট ল ভায়োলেট করবে সব কিছু. ওকে, so you have to check it from the first law as well as from the second law, right?
Yes, sir.
স্যার ফার্স্ট ল ইজ স্যাটিসফাইড হিয়ার ইন দ্য কোশ্চেন
Yeah, first law is satisfied, so you have to satisfy both the laws. ठीक है? I am telling that only satisfying only one law will is not sufficient. You have to necessarily satisfy both the laws. Okay, now who will answer the question? Aja, his claim is not acceptable, right? Okay, let us see like this. That is here. Aja, suppose the data were given in such a way that both the laws are satisfied. I mean that value of heat transfer or temperature are given. Say heat transfer or work transfer is given in such a way that both the laws are satisfied. So that means this system is acceptable. Okay, with some obviously some changes in the values of the heat transfer and work transfer, so that cyclic integral of dq by t becomes less than 0, and also the the net heat transfer is equal to net work transfer. That is the first law. Now, okay, so accordingly those values will be changed to make it valid justification. So now my question is, what type of system is this? Can you physically tell what is this? What type of system it is describing?
Closed system.
Huh?
Closed system.
No, flow system तो ठीक है. You come in terms of second law. What is it actually? Roll number 50. All of you think, and in the meantime, let him answer. Proshun.
Yes, sir. Yes. Actually, my network is a bit unstable. Can you please repeat the question?
I mean, what type of system it is describing? I mean, what can you visualize that? What is that? So just it is taking heat and heat this from there, rejecting there and delivering all these things. So, so it is taking heat from some values are there. So values will be changed to make it so that it's possible from 1000 Kelvin and 300 Kelvin and rejecting heat to 600 respectively, and rejects 600 kilojoule energy as heat to a reservoir at 600 Kelvin. It delivers 1050 kilojoule work. Okay, what type of system is it?
So
49. 49, can you tell?
Perpetual. So can I say?
Perpetual, no, perpetual means that is not valid. I have told that that system is possible. We'll change the value of this different heat transfer so that it satisfies both the conditions. Okay. Only thing is that we'll change the values of different heat transfer and work transfer values so that it satisfies both the condition, and that is a possible system. Now, physically, what does that system signify? I mean, what is that? What is actually happening here?
Composite of heat engine and heat refrigerator.
Yes, so that you must say. And that's why you see that it is rejecting heat. Both are, I mean, see, heat is taken from 1000 Kelvin. Heat is taken from 300 Kelvin. And it is rejecting heat only to 600 Kelvin. Okay. That means basically it is a combination of a heat engine which is running between 1000 Kelvin and 600 Kelvin, and a refrigerator which is running between 300 Kelvin and 600 Kelvin. And the work produced by the engine is partly utilized by the refrigerator. So, and it is more than the whatever is required to run that, and that's why it delivers 1050 kilojoule as well. So that is the thing. Otherwise, you can say that it is not rejecting heat to the lowest temperature. It is rejecting heat to the, somehow in between them. So the heat engine is also rejecting heat to 600 Kelvin, and also the refrigerator is rejecting heat, taking heat from a lower temperature to a higher temperature, that is from 300 Kelvin is taking and giving it to the higher temperature of 600 Kelvin. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, so now that is the first problem. So we can go to the next problem. I think this thing I have send it to you. So solutions are not here. Okay, so in the meantime, you try to solve these problems. Now here, whatever I have written, that is, okay, I think we'll discuss this part in the next class.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, now let me tell you one more thing. Okay. Yes. Is there any question? Otherwise, I'll just stop sharing. So we'll discuss then. If you don't have any questions, then I'll stop the sharing portion.
No questions, sir, from my side.
Okay, so I think let us stop sharing and let us come back to our screen, main screen, with all people video on. Those have got problem, so everybody must not have the same problem. So put the video on so that we can discuss. Put the video on. Nobody's video is seen. Only 34 is seen. So all of you put your video on. All of you. Not much. Now, okay, so now the question is, okay. So whenever the two temperatures are given, then what will you be able to find out? Kya hai, rule number 4?
Yes, sir.
What you can find out then?
Sir, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat, sir?
Why every time repeat? So if two temperatures are given, then you will ask me, sir, what two temperatures? Don't ask that. What two temperatures are given?
Kelvin temperature you are saying, sir.
What Kelvin temperature?
I can't get you, sir, what you are saying.
One, I am telling that two temperatures are given.
Okay.
So what two temperatures are given?
One
Is it
sink
your body
temperature.
temperature? Huh?
What?
What two temperatures are given? Tell me.
Sink temperature and source temperature.
Right. So why are you not able to answer that question? Okay. Now
No,
next
at
is
first
that,
I couldn't hear you properly, sir. That's why.
you have to hear it. So the next is that what you can find out by knowing those two temperatures.
So maybe efficiency or coefficient of performance, anything.
Just be more specific.
So direction
not
of heat
wrong.
flow.
No, whatever he has told, that is not completely wrong, but you have to specify more, be more specific. What? Who will give the answer? Purva?
Yes, sir.
He has given some answer that is not totally wrong, but you have to be more specific.
Heat efficiency, sir.
He is telling efficiency and COP. So that is not totally wrong, but what?
Don't know, sir.
Hey, this is not a good answer. Anybody? Basu?
Yes, sir. I strongly agree with Shankar, but I guess only change I can make is efficiency of heat engine between those two things or refrigerator. Otherwise, I will also say efficiency only.
So you are talking too much without any concluding things, okay? So, Sanjeev? Not available. 95. What is your name? Just I am Sujal only I am able to see. 95?
Yes, sir.
If the two temperatures are given, that is the source and sink temperature. So what we can find out from that immediately? Pritam, I think you have opened your video fast and now you're on the screen, so you try to answer.
Yes, sir.
क्या है भाई? You must be able to answer these questions. And the hint is also given, that is given by roll number 4. What is the name? Shong. I am not able to see. SHAN.
Shankodip, sir.
Shankodip. So Shankodip's given part answer. Shankodip, you better modify your answer.
So I told it was efficiency, means efficiency and coefficient of performance.
Yes, that you are told. Now you just modify your answer by adding or deleting something.
Sir, whether the reaction will be reversible or irreversible.
No, I do not know anything about that. You have to give the answer. So if I give the answer, then after knowing that, you will laugh simply. So it is the efficiency of a reversible engine or the COP of a reversible refrigerator. That is Carnot efficiency and Carnot COP. Am I clear now? So that's why I told you that you are not totally wrong, but you modify. And you didn't do that, and other people also, including Basu and Purva, failed to modify that. Even
Sir,
Pritam.
I said engine and refrigerator, sir.
Huh?
I said efficiency of engine and refrigerator, sir. I said so.
Efficiency of?
Heat engine and heat refrigerator. I said that, sir.
No. You have to use that word reversible.
Okay,
Or Carnot.
Okay.
Because if you want to calculate the Carnot efficiency or Carnot COP, then no other data required except the two temperatures. But for an actual engine, just a minute, we need also the actual heat transfer and work transfer. Or sometimes we say that it is the actual engine is working, say, at an efficiency 30% of the COP, as 30% of the reversible engine efficiency. 30% is not a very low value, okay? Actually, whatever you calculate by reversible engine or reversible COP, the actual COP has to be multiplied by that. That is 0.3 or 0.4 or something like that, even less than that. So sometimes the efficiency or COP of engine or refrigerator of actual things is you have to calculate from this data. That is, it is working at 1/3 efficiency of the Carnot engine or 1/3 COP of the Carnot COP. So in that case, of course, first we will calculate the Carnot efficiency or Carnot COP from the two temperature and then multiplied by the factor, whatever is given, 1/3, 14.7, something like that. So that is one thing. Okay. Now one more thing that we teach in the next semester, but we must know. Now, why should we remove heat from the low temperature?
So to maintain a particular temperature means there is
Yes.
some amount of heat leaking into the system. So we need to remove that.
What is its unit?
Means the temperature. It's
No,
absolute.
that heat removal.
Kilojoule per second.
Yes.
Kilojoule per second. Okay, that
Joules
is
per second.
okay. We'll take all in joule. So kilojoule per second, and that is basically your kilowatt. That means this at this rate heat is to be removed. But if it works as a refrigerator, then you'll find, or let's say, because refrigerator and air conditioner more or less the same, I mean the basic cycle. So it is not normally written in terms of kilowatt. What is written? Because if what type of say refrigerator I need, a small capacity, a big capacity, what type of air conditioner we need, small capacity or big capacity. So what is the unit that is normally expressed?
Horsepower, sorry, horsepower. Watt, kilowatt,
Kilowatt hour or something.
kilowatt.
Kilowatt hour.
If you go to the market and if you say that give me this kilowatt type of refrigerator or air conditioner, they will be puzzled, okay? So they will say, no sir, that is not available with us.
That's star rating. Star rating.
And a star rating though, that is a vague thing, isn't it? So everybody is star, huh? What is the definition of star? Stars, mega star, then superstar. So Amitabh Bachchan is the only superstar, okay? And before that, Rajesh Khanna was the kya tha? So anyway, so that is a relative term. So what you have to say when you go for buying this type of things? Okay, so let me tell you, we'll just describe in details in the next week. That is known as, the next semester, that is known as ton of refrigeration. Okay. I think this is no new. So that is
Yes, sir. Ton of AC means 1.5 ton.
that is called
I thought that is the amount of air that it can cool.
No, that is the misleading things. It is not the unit of mass. It is the unit of heat load. The heat removal rate. Okay, what is that exactly? We'll know in the next semester. But remember that if the capacity is 1 ton, that means it will remove 3.5 kilowatt of heat. Is it clear? So that Q2 that is taken out from the low temperature is 3.5 kilowatt or 3.5 kilojoule per second if the capacity is 1 ton. Obviously, if the capacity is 3 ton, you have to multiply by that to get the value of the heat removal rate Q2 from the low temperature. Okay, so that type of things, if that type of things comes, because sometimes instead of, giving the value of the heat that has to be removed directly, they give like this. So this is one of the simple thing, because whatever ton will be given, you have to multiply by 3.5 to get in kilowatt per seconds. Or sometimes it may so given that it is capable of converting certain amount of water into ice, say in 24 hours or in 3 hours. So then also you'll be able to calculate what is the amount of heat removal rate. So that is basically because that we need. So whatever it may be kilocalorie per second minute, finally you'll be able to convert to kilojoule per second or kilowatt. Okay, so that is another thing. So so with that we'll stop, I think. So next class we will start maybe your maybe means you in the meantime, have you done the problems on second law and first law? Because
first law problems we did it, not the second law problems.
Second law problems are not with, it is with you now.
Sir, you told that you will like discuss about the first law problems one day.
Okay. So first law problems. So I think the next class we'll just discuss 2-3 problems on first law and 2-3 problems on second law. Or second law, I think we have discussed.
No, sir.
Okay.
Some problems, sir. Some problems.
Okay, then why all problems? So you can do from the books also, because that is taken from the book and it is already done, some of them. So, okay, if you, I can 1 or 2 we can discuss, or if you have any specific problem that we can discuss. Okay.
Sir, I have a question from the refrigerator part.
Yes.
Sir, in the refrigerator cyclic process, there is a thing called expander. It expands adiabatically and releases an energy EE. What is happening to that energy?
No. It is not. It is not expander. What is that? It is the expansion valve. Okay.
Yes, that only, sir.
And that expansion is not adiabatic. That expansion is not adiabatic. That is called isentropic. So entropy remains constant. Sorry, not isentropic. What I'm telling is that adiabatic means reversible. Adiabatic means isentropic. That is basically your isenthalpic. That means the enthalpy remains same. So actually there is as such no loss of these things. No energy is lost. Whatever enthalpy with which we are entering, the same enthalpy is remaining after that. And what we call, that is, now sometimes we try to use expander, not expansion valve, to recover some of the power because that is at different pressures. So in that case, we get some power and that can be considered as adiabatic. But since the power is so less that we normally do not refer to that. Okay, anyway, that part we will see in details in the second semester. That is, your refrigeration cycle is there in the second semester, so we'll have enough calculations or enough discussion there. Okay, any other questions? But that is a good questions. Any other questions from anybody?
No, sir.
Why no, sir? Because I think still it's not dark.
Sir, another one, that in the heat exchanger, the refrigerant is already, it is said that it is already at low temperature. Then how we are maintaining the temperature of the heat exchanger?
What is the question?
Sir, in the book it was written that the heat exchanger was already at low temperature.
Yeah.
Then how are we maintaining the temperature of the heat exchanger? Means for that again we have to build another refrigerator system.
No. The refrigerator is at a lower temperature, right? Other than the surrounding temperature, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
if now, I think the connection is lost. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
But why it is written that is meet in Google Chrome within bracket not responding, and also my
You are
microphone
audible, sir. You're
Okay,
audible.
fine, fine. So that is at a lower temperature. That means there will be heat leakage from outside, which is at a lower temperature, higher temperature. Whatever precaution we'll take all sorts of precautions. We will not open the freeze regularly. We'll keep the insulation, but there will be some heat leakage. And not only that, due to the things that is kept within that, there will be some heat generations. So whether it is commodities, and obviously if you go for an air conditioning room, then obviously the human beings are there. So they are actually adding heat to that due to the regular activities. And that also depends upon the activities of the persons. And also if there are some appliances like your say light, then fan, and then some tea makers, all these things, so that will computers, so that will add heat to that. So that has to be at the same rate. You have to remove them so that the temperature will be maintained, whatever you want to keep there. Have you got your answer or not?
Yes, sir. Got my answer.
Okay. So, ठीक है. चलो, any other?
Sir, and one thing I want to add with you, the temperature of heat exchanger is also lower than that of the refrigerator.
Temperature of heat exchanger. Which heat exchanger?
The temperature of heat exchanger used in refrigerator is also much lower than that of the refrigerator. Yeah. আমার কোশ্চেন শুনে স্যার চলে গেল। স্যারের রিপ্লাইটা বুঝতে পারলি শঙ্খ?
খানিকটা, পুরোটা না, মানে স্যার আমার কোশ্চেনটা বুঝতে পারেনি আমার মনে হয়।
Recording is still going on.
কি বুঝলি সেটা একটু বল, আমি বুঝতে পারলাম না স্যার কি বললো।
স্যার বললো যে বেসিক্যালি হিট এক্সচেঞ্জার মানে রেফ্রিজারেটর, হিট এক্সচেঞ্জার ইজ ইটসেলফ আ রেফ্রিজারেটর। সো মানে heat the heat is actually leaking into the heat exchanger, then from there you have to filter out the leaking heat using the
আমার মনে হলো যেটা হিট এক্সচেঞ্জার একটা মানে আলাদা একটা জিনিস, যেটা রেফ্রিজারেটরের ভেতরে যে টেম্পারেচার সেটাকে কমিয়ে দেয়, কিন্তু হিট এক্সচেঞ্জারের টেম্পারেচার আরো কম, যেটা
আমি বইতে এক্স্যাক্টলি এই জিনিসটাই পড়েছিলাম, জানি না, সেটাই স্যারকে জিজ্ঞেস করলাম, স্যার বুঝতে পারিনি বলে।
এই অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স হবে তো, স্যারকে অ্যাড কর কেউ।
ভাই রেকর্ডিং চালু আছে, চুপ কর।
Okay, so you can leave. Bye bye. Good night. Shabba khair.
What about the attendance, bro?
सर बोले कि सुबह
वो
वाला
भाई
चिपका
सर
देंगे
को
फिर से
सर को बुला
सुबह
भाई
वाला
सर
चिपका
को बुला
देंगे
attendance
सर सुबह सर बोले सुबह वाला चिपका देंगे
Cool.